Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at some very exciting news that I think will have a huge impact on the entire cryptocurrency market. And so that news is that Crypto.com has bought the naming rights to rename Staples Center Stadium to Crypto.com. And so I think this is huge news that is going to be drawing a lot of attention to the cryptocurrency market. And so as we can see here, Bitcoin is currently trading around $60,618 and Ethereum is around $4,331. And so the cryptocurrency we're going to be talking about today is currently ranked number 16 by market cap, and that is Crypto.com. And so we can see here the current price of this is about 55 cents and is up about 37% today. And this is due to the news that they have released that they're going to be buying the naming rights to Staples Center here. And so I think this is huge news that is going to have a very big impact on the cryptocurrency market as a whole, as this will bring a lot of new people into cryptocurrencies. And so if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out the channel. And as always, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. And so let's take a look at the token here. And so as we can see, this is currently trading just under 55 cents. And if we take a look at the chart here, we can see that this has went up massively over the last couple of weeks. And so this was trading just about 10 cents here, and then 20 cents just a few weeks ago, and now has went up a ton. And so I think this is because a lot of the partnerships and the marketing they have started doing. So we're going to be going over some of those. And so we can see here that they have bought the naming rights to Staples Center. And so it is going to become Crypto.com Arena. And so the downtown Los Angeles venue, home of the Lakers, Clippers, Kings, and Sparks, will wear the new name for 20 years under a deal. And so they bought the rights for 20 years. And so this is a huge contract that they have signed. And so Crypto.com paid more than $700 million for the naming rights, and the arena's new logo will debut December 25th when the Lakers host the Brooklyn Nets, and all of the Staples signage will be replaced with the new name by June 2022. And so this is going to gain a lot of attention. However, this is not just for the people that are going through it. A lot of these events are televised at the Staples Center, and so people even watching on TV are going to see this new name, Crypto.com, and they're going to be wondering what that is, and going to be starting to download the app. And so I think this is going to get a lot more people involved in cryptocurrencies. And so this is not one of their first partnerships. They have many other ones they have as well here. And so they also have a partnership with Formula One that strikes a $100 million cryptocurrency sponsorship. And so we can see here that F1 used sports firm Creative Artists Agency to negotiate the 5-year deal with Crypto.com. And so they have a $100 million 5-year deal with Formula One. They also have a partnership with the 76ers as well. They have announced Crypto.com as the official jersey patch partner. And then they have also partnered with the Montreal Canadiens, signed a 1-year deal with cryptocurrency trading platform. And so the deal includes Crypto.com branding on the ice at the Bell Center. And then on top of that as well, they have a deal here with the UFC. That is a $175 million crypto deal, its largest sponsorship ever. And so the UFC has signed a 10-year, $175 million partnership with cryptocurrency marketplace, Crypto.com. And so they have a ton of partnerships here with a lot of sporting events that are televised. And so even if you're not at the event, you're going to see it on TV. And so this is going to get out to a lot of people. And so right now, the most popular exchange is Coinbase. And so I think that Crypto.com could definitely be a real competitor to Coinbase, as they have a ton of advertising going on currently. They have billboards in Las Vegas as well, where Coinbase does not have as much marketing going on. And so they could start pulling a lot of people from using Coinbase over to Crypto.com. And so I think there's a ton of potential for this going forward. This will have an impact on CRO, and this will have a huge impact on the entire cryptocurrency market. And so they're not only focusing on the sports either. And so they also have a partnership here with Matt Damon that stars in a Crypto.com ad, the latest celebrity to endorse cryptocurrency. And so they have this as well. And so they are focusing on advertising in sporting events, and then they're also focusing on advertising on shows and ads on TV. And so I think they're going to gain a lot of attention here moving forward. And so let's talk a little bit about what else could drive the value of Crypto.com token. And so they also have CRONOS Mainnet beta that is live. This launched about 10 days ago. And so this is the first Cosmos EVM chain for DeFi, NFTs, and the metaverse. It aims to massively scale and DeFi the decentralized application ecosystem by providing developers with the ability to instantly port apps from Ethereum and EVM compatible chains. And so with low cost, high throughput, fast finality, and built-in interoperability, Chronos is posed to bring decentralized applications to the 10 million plus user base of Crypto.com ecosystem and beyond. And so they already have a very large user base here with a connection to crypto.com, and so Chronos is their mainnet that they're launching, and so a lot of those users that are currently using crypto.com could start using the Chronos mainnet. And so this is very positive. This is very similar to what Binance Smart Chain did as well. They grew a huge user base on their exchange, then they launched Binance Smart Chain and a lot of users started using that, and then we started to see BNB token really start to take off. And so there definitely is that potential here with crypto.com as well. And so let's also quickly take a look at the on-chain data for Chronos. And so we can see here that the total transactions performed since this was just launched 10 days ago is 1.5 million, and there is 65,000 wallet addresses. And so this is growing very quickly, and I think this will continue to grow and gain much more attention and traction going forward. And so let's take a deeper look into what Chronos is and what they are focusing on. And so Chronos is an Ethereum virtual machine, which is an EVM, and will run in parallel with the crypto.org chain that was launched in March of this year. And so basically it is designed to do what crypto.org can't currently do. And specifically that's the following: offering smart contracts. And so this will allow them to offer smart contracts, have EVM capabilities, and then also DApps and DeFi scaling. So that means that any decentralized application or smart contract running on Ethereum or any other EVM compatible blockchain can be ported to Chronos instantly to enjoy faster and cheaper transactions. It's also reportedly going to be able to scale DeFi and DApp ecosystems. And so they're also going to be focusing on the NFT and metaverse compatibility as well here. And so we can see that this will establish a much needed interoperability presence in this space, which is crucially important. And so this is going to help connect all those different metaverses. And so interoperability is something that is definitely going to be needed. And so this is something very important to look for in these different cryptocurrencies. And so let's take a look here how Chronos will have an effect on CRO. And so we can see here that this also translates into much more utility for CRO. The native gas token for Chronos is CRO, and that means that more applications building on Chronos, the cost of CRO will likely skyrocket. But to be honest, this is not going to be a short-term pump. It's going to be more of a long-term upward price trajectory, leading to higher and more sustained gains in the medium to long term. And so this could definitely have an impact on the CRO price going forward. This is very similar to Binance Smart Chain, which has the native token of BNB. And so they had an exchange where they gained a lot of people, and then they started their own ecosystem, and that is the Binance Smart Chain. And so as more people started to use that, they started paying gas fees with BNB, which started to drive up the price of that token. And so I definitely think the same thing could happen with CRO if this ecosystem does start to take off. And so as I mentioned as well, this will have a very positive impact on the cryptocurrency space, as this marketing and advertising that they are doing is going to be making a lot more people aware of cryptocurrencies, and they may be even downloading the crypto.com app, and they are allowed to buy other cryptocurrencies, whether that is Bitcoin, Ethereum, or these other larger cryptocurrencies. And so that could drive more money into the cryptocurrency market and drive the prices up as well. And so I think this is a very positive thing for the cryptocurrency market as a whole. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below the video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.